All right. Yes, yes, y'all. Back at you today. Today, I want to help free my people up. Islam, you that don't know ye the truth. Know ye the truth. And the truth shall set you free. And if you don't know the truth about who you really are and where you really came from and your forefathers' names and your forefathers' histories, then you'll always be a slave. Right? Know ye the truth. All right? The European, listen to this very carefully. The European is not a white man. He's not an American. He's a European. He has no judicial authority. He's a ministerial from the executive branch government under Roosevelt. Under the war powers of 1933, which doesn't apply to us as Moors, but it applies to Christian property. All right, Negro, blacks, and colored African Americans who think their name is Smith, Neal, Bobby Jones, all this stuff. All right, you're Christian property. Now, if you want to free yourself, you're going to have to claim your nationality. Then you'll be able to enforce the Constitution. Now, the United States of America is a corporation. It's a corporation, all right? Registered in Delaware, corporation, 501c3, which means not to land. What I want to get to you today and talk about is the Treaty of Verona, 1213. All right. The treaty. Hold on. Here we go. The Treaty of Verona, 1213. Now, the Treaty of Verona, 1213, is redundant, but it needs to be said for the record. For those that don't know ye the truth. The reason that the political status things are going on against the dark-skinned people who don't never own nothing, who are always paying taxes, who are just in the church just believing, you see the police get away with whatever they want to do, you're being locked up with colorful artificial laws because you don't know who you are. Know ye the truth, and the truth will set you free from the penitentiary, from lack of success in life, from lack of economics in life, from lack of education, from lack of empowerment. All right? Know ye the truth. Now, the Treaty of Verona, remember, it begins with Pope Innocent III made a pact with King John of England with the clergies of Rome that all the land, people, and merchandise, they would go around the world trying to confiscate that. Confiscate the land, confiscate the people, take them out of nationality, out of their birthright, and enslave them. That's the main reason of the political fall that was going on in North America today with the so-called Negro, black, colors. That's why we don't got them. When you hear them talk about population control, they mainly talking about dark-skinned people because they come up with this thing called Planned Parenthood, birth control pills. They always want to take census every 10 years to see how many brothers and sisters have populated, how many babies was born. You know, looking at the dark-skinned people, they're not worried about no other people on this land because this is your land. So they keep the population down. They take the land. All right, and to keep everybody else wealthy and doing well, while you living in poverty under Negro, black, and colored, and in churches, while the world dealing with mathematics, science, and geometry, and silver and gold, you're just dealing with belief. That's why you're at the bottom of the list. and you think you got it going on, and this is what you want to give your baby. All right? The Treaty of Verona, your main political fall today. All right? Is to keep you enslaved and bondage. Why do you think that they got their name on you? The reason that your name is Smith, Jones, and Neal, and Davis, and Paul, and Williams, so they can take your inheritance, so they can take your land, so they can take your wealth, so they can steal your history, steal your knowledge, and controlling you and using you with your own knowledge. You understand me? Now, know ye the truth. What I want to do now, we're going to talk about a writ of discovery. Writ of discovery is this right here. Is a writ of discovery. Writ of discovery. I'm going to show you something here. Writ of discovery. One second. A writ of discovery. Let me show you a writ. Anyway, writ of discovery. What I want to show you is, see this seal right here? It's a seal. So that's your great seal. This right here. All right. This seal is known worldwide. It's called the Great Seal. All right. This is your seal. Now, this for Moorish American. If you claim your nationality as Moorish American, then you can claim your you can claim anything that you need to claim. All right. So now, listen to this. This is a writ of discovery for those of you who are in a house and they're trying to put you out of your home. Once you claim your nationality and birthright, I'm going to show you a way where they can't do it. Right? If you're the inheritance of the land, if you're the inheritance of all this great estate, and if you once you know yourself, these people become your servant and not your God. All right? I'm going to show you again. This is a writ of discovery. You can get it in the Moorish Science temples. All right? Now, listen to what's being said. These are the questions you will be asking these people if they ever come to you and try to put you out of your house. Once you claim nationality, you stop paying rent, stop paying taxes, all that stuff. You don't have to pay none of that. Just claim all that. All right? It says, please mail to the borrower the following certified and verified official copies and loans. You want to sit on this? Related documents or scheduled meetings and opportunities for the borrower or his or her CPA to make a physical inspection of the following documents to enable the borrower or CPA to verify and witness the same. This is a lawful demand and request under the rule of discovery and forward to your agency and agent. All right? Name of the entity or the representative. Now, a meeting shall be set and concluded to effective the above started physical examination and witnessing within 20 days of this receipt of this notice of discovery. All right? It's a writ of discovery. Now, here's some questions that you're going to be asking in the writ of discovery. Now, you're going to tell them to produce the following documents with related and associated instruments. Produce the original promissory note, front and back, associated with the loan from the agency entity, person to the borrower. 2. Produce any allowance bill of exchange and or promissory note, front and back, complete with any affixation or allocation attached to the borrower promissory note for endorsement. 3. Produce all books keeping journal entities associated with the loan to the borrower. 4. Produce the deed of trust associated with the loan to the borrower. 5. Produce the insurance policies and the place of the borrower's promissory note associated with the loan. 6. Produce all call, report, and related notes made in for the period covering the loan. 7. Produce the deposit slip for the deposit of the borrower's promissory note associated with the loan. 8. Produce the original order authorizing the withdrawal of the fund from the borrower's promissory note despite account. 9. Produce the account number from which the money came to be fund the check given to the borrower. 10. Produce verification that the borrower's promissory note was a gift to the lender from the borrower. 11. Produce the name and address of the current holder of the borrower's promissory note. 12. Produce the name and address of the lender, CPA, and the auditor for a period covering the execution. All right. This writ is the borrower's honorable and good faith attempt to clear up any insurance misrepresentation or confusion concerning resolution in this matter. Before taking any further action, I am prepared to meet with you or your authorization representative forward. I would have counsel and witnesses present for the record. A failure of your company or loan officers, the aforementioned entities or representatives, to respond to this lawful request within the allotted 20 days of the receipt of this writ and nature of discovery will be considered as an affirmation of this ingenuous intent and the said failure of the response to the 12 above dishonor of this note and demand of disclosure. So what it is saying is that this is a writ of discovery to prove that these Europeans do not own the property, and that the deed of trust is just they're the trustees, the holders of your estate, and you can reclaim your estate with the deed of this writ of discovery. All right. So remember, when you're anything that you're dealing with, you're going to want either an affidavit, even when you go to court, on tickets. Once you present an affidavit, once you learn the peace treaty, what the peace treaty laws say, then you'll be able to enforce the Constitution. All right? The peace treaty and the Constitution is the highest law of the land. Okay? Now listen to this. Know ye the truth. This is Title 18, United States Code of Law. Title 18, United States Code of Law. You may not have never heard it before, but you're going to hear it today. Now, this was brought to my attention by Brother TTB. He put it in a way where you can take it from your own natural person and society and apply it to the Constitution. All right? Now listen to this. Title 18 United States Code of Law of the Grand Vista Municipal Court Incorporated, the prosecutor representing his private law of state and representing his administrative court, which is a private corporate state or functioning under a colorable authority and abridged substantial rights unalienable and reserved for myself and for the natural people at large. It's all about Moors who's natural to the land. And the colorable acts
sanctions and codes, and the above mentioned person are in violation of and thereby are subject to the remedy and the punishment set forth in the positive law by Title 18 of the United States Code, Chapter 13, Section 241 of the United States Code of Law, etc. All right? Now, listen to what the punishment is for those who wants to break these laws against you as sovereign people of this land. Sovereign law. When you claim your nationality, when you claim your birthright, when you claim your inheritance, when you go claim stuff, when you demand your, you don't tell me ask for what you want, you demand and tell them to give you your stuff. All right? Now listen to this. If two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district, and the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him by the Constitution or laws of the United States, or because of his having so exercised the same, or if two or more persons go in disguise on the highways or on the premises of another with intent to prevent or hinder his free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege so secured, they shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both, and if death results from the act committed in violation of this section, or if such acts include kidnapping or an attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse, or an attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse, or an attempt to kill, they shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term of years or for life or both, or may be sentenced to death. All right? So it's telling you right there, if they come on a highway or on your premises, if you're driving down the street, they want to tell you that you need to have this, you need to have that, you need to have that to travel on your land. They're breaking the law. And once you know yourself, you know your nationality, know who you are, know the law, you can take these people to court and sue them, have the marshal come get not just the police officers, but the so-called judges in the court. You understand me? So if you go and claim your land, you go claim your house when you're in your house, they want to come in here and try to take your land and your property from you, and you show proof that you're national and you're competent to hold government and seats, and they still want to try to enslave you, they call a marshal and take them to world court, to international court. You understand me? Universal Declaration of Human Rights, right? Federal court. Now, in order to do this, you need to nationalize. What is the difference between nationalize and naturalize? Those who are calling themselves Negro, Black, and Colored, African American, or whatever name they want to use today, Paul Jones, in order for you to gain this power, you need to nationalize. That means be yourself. Claim that you're Moorish American. Get your bloodline name. Il, Al, Ali. You need to earn Ali. You have to earn that before you claim Ali. But you can claim all those other ones, that's yours. All right? Now, naturalize what the Europeans have done, but they're still not native to the land. They're still not sovereigns of the land. Naturalize to mean that it's through paperwork. That can be taken from them. All right? What you have can't be taken from you unless you call yourself Negro, Black, and Colored. So naturalize, these Europeans get some rights because of paperwork. All right? Nationalize, you just, hey, say, look, this is my nationality. This is who I am. Anybody hear you speak that? Say, here I am. This is who I am. You know who I am. The world know who you are, but do you know who you are? You claim who you are, everybody know that it's stated, already been done in international law. They know who you are. All right. And when you find out these things, even contract laws, right? And contract laws, if you go ask for a job, you find out you know who you are, you know you're not, you know you're Moorish American. They ask you for, if they tell you you have to have a California ID, taxpayers corporate card, and you know you're a natural born person, you know you're not a corporation, you can sue these people. But if you know this much, you know you can go claim some land. You got to work for nobody, but you choose to. You go claim your house, claim your land, claim business. They got to get it to you. Remember, the silver, the gold, the commerce belong to the citizens and the citizens alone. Now, the United States, corporate America, call themselves democracy. You can't find democracy nowhere in the true law books, but you can find the United States Republic. The difference between the democracy of their slaveholder, the corporation, it's European. You hear them say democracy, they're undermining the republic. Now, who's the republic? The republic is more us as people. We're the republic. Governments are set in place to secure your inalienable rights, not to get you right. If you claim nationality, your rights is unalienable. It's your divine birthright. You already have that right. The republic is us. The people is the republic. Democracy is corporation want to enslave you. So you need to get out of that. All right? And know what your great seal is. The pyramid is your great seal. All right? You got that? Now, I want to go into. This is a law book. All right? This is a law book. All right? Let's find out what is the meaning of minority? Minority. Let's look at minority. All right? What is minority? A minor. All right? So I want you people to know ye the truth. All right? I'm getting out of a book. I'm not telling you something that's coming off the top of my brain. I'm showing you that if you study, you'll find these things out. Minor. Listen. Minor. An infant or a person who is under the age of legal competence, a term derived from the civil law, which describes a person under a certain age as less than so many years. In most states, a person is no longer a minor after reaching the age of 18. All right? Now listen to this. Also, a minor is less than. Also, a minor is of less consideration. When you go black and color, that's considered they don't even honor their mothers and fathers. They don't even honor their own name. You know, less consideration. Or minor is lower. They consider you lower than them in society and status. Or a person of inferior condition. A person of inferior condition. All right. So you consider a minor when they're calling you a minor, and that's a law term. And if you call yourself a minor around, you're considered of less of a person. You're considered incompetent. All right. So you need to understand what minor is. Okay. Also, let's take a look at nationality. This is in a law book. All right. Nationality is in a law book. You can also look it up in a Western College Dictionary or Oxford Dictionary that the professor uses. Not some old off-brand dictionary. I'm talking about real law and real books where they don't water the information down so that you can't be educated. Let's look at nationality. Nationality. That quality or character which arise from the fact of a person belonging to a nation or state. Nationality determines the political status of the individual, especially with reference to allegiance, while though Meso determines his civil status. Nationality arises either by birth or naturalization. All right. So you need to nationalize. All right. You need to nationalized. Okay? I'll be finished in a minute. Got one more thing that I need to show you here. Let's see here. All right, so you need to claim your nationality. All right? What I'm going to do right here now is, I'm almost finished here. This is what you need to enforce. All right? Now listen. An affidavit is a written statement for use as legal evidence and sworn oath to be true. So you ask these Europeans what is an affidavit, are the documents and on a ticket, all right? Now, an affidavit of fact, all right? That's what you ask for. Well, let's go to the Constitution. In the Constitution, you can read it for yourself. And the Constitution, Article 6 of the Constitution states this: all debts contracted, engagement entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be as valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Constitution. Let me start over. Article 6 of the Constitution. All debts contracted, engagement entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be as valid against the United States under this Constitution, under the Confederation, the Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made and pursuant thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound by thereby. Anything in the Constitution or law of any state to the contrary, notwithstanding, the senators, representatives, before mentioned, and the members of all several states, legislative, and all executive or judicial officers both of the United States and the several states shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution, but no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification. So like Noble Drew Ali said, once you claim your nationality and your bloodline, birthright, name, your inheritance, the travel, the things you need to do to take care of your family, you need to enforce the Constitution. Enforce the Constitution, then you can get things done. Just told you that all the senators, all the judges, everybody has taken an oath under the Constitution, which means that the Constitution and the peace treaty is the highest law in this land. The Europeans who call themselves Americans are not Americans. Calling this a democracy, this is not a democracy. We're a republic. If you go along with democracy, you're going along with, as a slave. You will continue to pay taxes and pay this European. And he's a foreigner. He needs a green card really to be over here. All right? Now I'm going to close it out with this. Those of you who don't believe me, that the Bible is nothing but an astrology book. Now, the earth travels around the sun 12 times a year. The moon travels around the earth 13 times a year. 12 and 13 is what? 25. What is 2 and 7? What is 2 and 5? 2 and 5 is 7. All right? The circle 7. All right? Circle 7. Same as the mundane cross. 7 days of the week. All right? But let's go here. Now listen to this. This is what you can find inside the Bible. Inside the Bible you'll find the 12 animals, 12 Jews, the 12 disciples, the 12 apostles, the 12 sons of Jacob. All right. You'll also find the 12 princes of the house of Israel, the 12 sons of Ismael, the 12 running springs in Helam, the 12 stones in the breastplate of Jacob, the 12 loaves of shewbread or 12 cakes, 12 spies sent out by Moses, 12 stones to fix the altar, 12 stones taken out of Jordan, the 12 ocean which bears the brazen sea, 12 stars in the queen of heaven's crown, 12 foundation of Jerusalem, the 12 gates. Jesus at the age of 12 went up to Jerusalem after the custom feast. The 12 sons, the 12 disciples of Jesus, who became the 12 apostles of Jesus. The constant is the 12 is constant throughout the Bible. So if you get this real true knowledge, when you look at the underline of the Bible, they're always talking about 12. Know ye the truth, and the truth will set you free. You understand me? Know ye the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Now, Jacob is the physical body. Ismael is the spiritual body. You get it? You study and learn this stuff for yourself. Study nationality. Study so you can help your family, help your baby. All right? I, self, law, and master.